You may have heard the term color map, bump map, reflection map, and so on. Well, a map is simply an image that you can then project onto your model. As we can see here, we have a shirt on Ryan. And let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. As you can see, we have this designer shirt. And we can choose that shirt by going to our object and then the material. Currently, we have the body selected, which you can see right here. I'm going to click on this little arrow, and I'm going to choose shirt. Now we can see the DK here, and this is the material that is fed into the diffuse color for this object. So what I'm going to do is show you how an image map works by changing the map that we have fed into this node. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click here to show you that we can expand this. We see that we have an image source, and currently it's in the Ryan Casual folder in your Poser install. So I'm going to click on the image source here, and then the Texture Manager dialog box opens, and it simply asks you to choose a texture. So I'm going to click Browse, but before I do that, if you ever want to know where the original materials are located, simply click and hold your mouse on the name of the material that you currently have. And you can find the path right here. So it's on my hard drive called Hide. It's in a Poser 8 folder, Runtime folder, Texture 8, Ryan, Ryan Casual, and here's Ryan Casual shirt. In our upcoming project section, pretty much towards the end of this course, I'm going to show you guys how to paint your own custom textures. That's going to be a lot of fun. What we're going to do is I'm going to click Browse here. And on my desktop, I have a texture called Blue Camo. I'm going to replace the texture here with this guy by hitting Open. And this is simply a JPEG file, bluecamo.jpg. I'll click Open, and you'll notice that the texture changes in the preview. It also has a different path. So on my desktop, it's called Blue Camo. I'm going to click OK, and kabam! Now he's wearing the shirt. So that's just one way you can apply an image map to a diffuse color channel. Diffuse color is simply the way the light scatters or absorbs into a surface, and that's typically called the diffuse color. You don't have to just plug an image map into the diffuse color. You can also put it into the specular color, which is the highlight, the specular value, which is like a gloss. You could put it in the ambient color, which is like the color that's in the background. So let's say that Ryan is at a campfire, and there's an orange or yellowish red tinge in the air. Well, that is called the ambient color. The ambient color will then put a color cast on everything around it, and slowly but surely start to fall off as the source of that energy or that light fades away into the distance. So we'd have a little orange or whatever if we wanted to put an ambient color. Now you don't have to just use an image for this. You can click on these little color swatches here as well and do the same thing. So if I go ahead and choose them like an orange-ish color, that will be applied to the render as well. So that's how you can do those kinds of things. So once again, an image map is literally just that. It's a picture that is mapped as an image onto a channel that you choose by using a node. You can also, don't forget, punch in a node into different values or different channels. And if you want to disconnect it, don't forget, click here and click disconnect. So that is a quick look at a color map.